I have to ask you this question because I know there are media outlets like BBC who has depicted Poland as a very racist country. Why do you feel it's coming from?
That's actually an interesting question. Why would the BBC portray Poland as a racist country?
Because you're saying something totally different. Like you're saying we're the best, we're amazing, and we're heartwarming, welcoming.
Let's zoom out a little bit. And Poland recently has been a little bit, let's say, I wouldn't say the bad student in the class, but the rebel one. When it comes to the EU.
Yeah, like Hungary and Poland.
Exactly. The kids, and they're like rebels. They are young and they have this incredible energy, and that pisses the old people. Like just not because personally, but. I feel like it's some kind of noise thing going on, and but to be honest, I just see no reason for bashing Poland, saying it's racist, because racism is a global issue. It's everywhere. Like we have it. I know we have it in Asia as well, in the US. Let's not even talk about it. And I
heard that Japanese are the most racist people in the world. Like in this ranking, there was like literally, I've seen this ranking saying that Japanese, Americans, they are the most racist countries in the world. And Poland, at some point, it is a victim of a very bad PR. And I know it because I lived in England, and people were like, oh my God, you're from this Eastern country that is so bad for foreigners. And I was like, no, it's not. I mean, we maybe are not so into Black people or darker skinned people, but we are very welcoming. We just need to know you better. So maybe at first we can give you the side eye, like, what the hell are you doing here? But then, as soon as we talk with you, you are our puppy, like, we love you.
Yeah,
we got you to the TV. We get this dark-skinned people on TV, and we are making them superstars. So it's not really that one-to-one, like, it's not 1-0. It's not like mathematics. It is very complicated to explain to a foreigner that Poland is a welcoming country, but it has its own rules that you need to really follow.
Absolutely. And I always say, like, whenever you migrate to any country, it's like you go into a house, visit some guests. And in any or every home, there are some rules that need to be respected. You can't just mess around and expect that you're gonna stay in this home. And I love the immigration, policy in Poland, because it's very efficient, and they make you really feel like you deserve to be here.
Okay.
Stories are the single most powerful weapon any leader can arm themselves with. They are the currency of humanity, and those who tell inspiring, emotional, powerful stories rule the world. To put it simple, storytelling changed my life. It allowed me to meet the most incredible people in my life, to raise capital for my startups in Dragon's Den, and simply improve my life as a human being. And today, I would like you to do the same. So, I am excited to announce my upcoming masterclass in the art of storytelling. And so, if this is something you're interested in, I would love you to join our masterclass. So, you can leave your details below, and I will be in touch. Thank you so much, and see you soon.
Okay, so you said that it's beautiful, it's nice, but we all know that it's not always pink and bubbly. So what kind of harassment have you experienced in Poland, if any?
Harassment? I don't think I ever got harassment, but let me think. I think good question. Now I think I know. So what I have a problem with is, I call it the kind of micro racism. And this is from people who really don't understand, who I am. Because when I remember the first days when I came here, 2008, I would go to a supermarket, and that was before the Żabkas and the Carrefours and all this thing. And then the guy would be like following me through the aisles because he's thinking I'm gonna steal some shit. But again, at that time I was a student. I was not like, it was, I don't think I had this energy around me that I had afterwards. And so this little incidents, or when you're walking in the street and you see an old lady, and she has
staring at you.
she stares, and she has like the bag, and then she's just like hold it like stronger. So these little things, I notice them because I'm very sensitive, you know, I really like to observe and see things. But again, I cannot blame these people because it's just what the world is telling them, what the media is telling them. And, you know, like if you make people scared, you rule them.
Yeah.
And it really never bothers me. And let's be clear here. I'm not saying this only in porn, everywhere in the world. I might take a lot of shit when saying this, but in Morocco, we have also migrants that come from Africa.
Yeah.
Because they're
It's
trying to...
Algerians
Yes.
Yeah.
And the way they treat people, it just breaks my heart. You know, the way they are treated there is just... It's not so nice. Like, and I that's why I just know how it feels to be racially, you know, isolated. And this is a global issue. It's not just Poland. Like, especially now because there's the rise of the, you know, extreme right politicians. And I just say, let it be who you are and just keep going. It shouldn't affect you.
Back in 2008, you were rejected to extend your visa.
So the internship was for like 6 months and I had to leave. And to be honest, at that point, I had in my mind, because of the tradition and growing up in family and everything, that I have to finish my master's. So I had this, like, you know, like almost when you have a small rock in your shoe and it's bothering you, that I need to finish my master's. So I went back and I did go to the master's, and it was a completely boring environment that I felt that I'm dying every day that I'm going, you know, because what happened is that my 6 months in Poland had made me a better man, like in the span of these 6 months already at the age of 21 or something like that. So when I came back, and this is, it comes, you know, in the storytelling, you know, like realm, it's called the hero's journey. Because when you go out of your comfort zone the first time, like you have a problem, so I had my heart broken, I needed to find a solution, so I left Poland. I left Morocco, I came to Poland, I was completely in a new environment, no friends, no family, nothing. I had to make friends, I need to do some learnings, adapt, read about the history, the culture, the people.
And then you're back to the base one.
Exactly.
And what the hell am I supposed to do now?
Because if you don't go back home, you don't feel the change. So I took back with me my, let's say, learnings to Morocco, and I sadly was like a hero, not to them, but to myself. If you would like to learn more or discover more, you can click right here on this video to enjoy more authentic and honest stories. Thank you so much for your support, and I look forward to seeing you soon.